Hey, what's up, guys? We got Absolute Batman. I'm a little late to this one. That's okay. We're already on issue 4, but let's just do number 1 for if people haven't read it. Just want to know what the heck's about. Real quickly, hit the like, hit that sub. I see a lot of people views but no likes. It means a lot if you hit that like. It pushes this video out to more people. Hit the sub. That'd be awesome. Let's begin with Scott Snyder back on Batman. Yo, on steroids here, dude is humongous. He's huge in this book, and it's a long book, by the way. So let's get going. We have a little flashback here throughout this whole book, back and forth, where we have Bruce as a young kid. He's at the zoo with his dad, looking for the bats. He's like has his obsession with them, and somebody pulls a gun. We're gonna be going back and forth throughout this comic of what really happened throughout this day. We go into the present. We have this guy on a bike. He's coming back to Gotham. It's been a long time. He hates this place, but he's been assigned here to do something bad, and that's what it is. Alfred. He is not the butler anymore. This guy is a. I love how Scott is doing with him. He's making him into this spy, badass guy, and not some butler. And he's here to do something. He's calling his daughter here, maybe contact, maybe get a little time with her, but that isn't gonna work. Right here, he has his assignment. There's these bad guys called the Party Animals. I don't know, but these guys are bad. They go and they've already killed a lot of people, and these guys don't hold back. They kill women, children, doesn't matter. And he's here to watch, but not take part. Like, you need to watch, do not intervene. They already know that there's a third party person in here, which is Batman. You can see up there, and he says if you do see him, engage with him only, and nobody else. So he's packing up, getting ready to go. He already put a scanner on that bike. He already knew it was going to be stolen, and so he's going to go. He already knows where their base is going to be. There's really cool stuff going on here. We have Bruce here. This is actually not Bruce, but this is like a kickboxing place, a boxing area. Bruce is here. He's just like this massive, muscular man, and he just starts pounding this punching bag. And there's a lot of hate here. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of pain. He's thinking about that day at the zoo. And it's just overpowering him, and he's just kind of out of control here. And he smashes it, breaks it, and then we got some characters here where they're from the original. Like, I believe this guy, I don't know if he's gonna turn into Croc, but he has a crocodile, so I'm thinking that this is Croc. They're friends, so everything's different in this comic than we're used to with Batman. And he's trying to tell his buddy, we're gonna go play some cards. You haven't come played with us. We have, Harvey's gonna be there. Catwoman's gonna be there, but they're not Catwoman. Like, they're just the regular people. I haven't seen them yet, so I don't know. But they seem to all be friends, and Bruce has been pushing himself away from them lately to go out at night. Right now, we're on this boat. This is the party animal. I guess you would say the leader with the mask on here. We have the two crime lords here, McConey and I forgot the other one's name. They're big. They're, hey, dude, you're in our territory. We've been here for a long time. Your party animals are not good for business. You're really gonna have to leave, or we're gonna have to. We're gonna take you out here. This is kind of like a weird. I don't know what they are. Like his daughter right there with the purple. I don't know. That's like octopus. Technical. I don't know what that is. But they're not. I don't think they're human, and they're pretty much saying, hey, you know what, you need to get out of here or we're going to kill you. And he goes, you know what, I'm going to show you my mask collection, and here's all these people's masks that I've taken in, people that have died over the years. And he shows them all these different people. Then he starts saying, hey, you know what, that's your cousin right there, that's your brother, and now I'm going to have 2 spots open for you guys. This is Scott Snyder doing a really good job of his really horror, making you feel uncomfortable situations here. He has his kids take him out as they continue drinking, the mother and father. That's Scott Snyder for you. I thought it was cool. We got Batman gearing up here. He's getting ready to move. He's getting ready to do some damage here as he takes off. We got City Hall here. We got Gordon. Everyone's yelling at him. You're not doing your job. Gotham's, a mess. Like, the crime rate is so bad. Then we have the party animals coming. These guys with like 8 masks coming in, and we have same thing going on. People crying about stuff that Gordon has no control over. They bust in with machine guns, AKs, ready to take people out, and just start firing into the crowd. And Gordon gets smoked here pretty bad. I don't know if he dies, but there's his daughter right there. Somebody pulls him out, closes the door, slams the door, and a whole army of these guys are coming. And Batman tells Gordon's daughter here, "Hey, don't whatever you hear, don't open this door." And they start taking stuff out. We have Alfred here watching the whole thing. He wants to like join in and do something, but he's not allowed to, and it's killing him. And he knows he says, "Oh, the third guy is here," but I don't really know what he's doing. Like he's giving Batman a chance to really do some damage here against these bad guys because he can't do anything, right? So we're gonna get a lot of scenes here with his cape. It kind of reminds me of a lot of like Spawn, how his cape does different things. Like he smashes people's faces, grabs people. Really cool stuff. I really like how he utilizes this cape in these fight scenes here. Really good stuff. He's just he's a beast mode here. Alfred has a shot, but he's just like, I'm gonna wait and see what you got. Here comes a whole bunch of people. Takes off the crowd, things off the horns off his head as a knife. Starts throwing them at him, and Alfred's just like enjoying all this different types of fighting skills here. You could tell that this guy's been trained. He knows what he's doing. His knife work is great. He's missing the arteries on purpose. He's not trying to kill them. I don't know if this guy is trying to be like the main guy here. I've chopped a lot of people with this axe. Leave or you're going to die. And, Batman brings out his own axe and just slices this dude's hand off. And with one swipe, and pretty much says, "Hey, you know what, dude? There's a hospital like two streets down. You better hurry up. They could probably reattach your hand. If you don't bleed out, I would like hurry up." And he looks at all the other guys to tell them, "Get out of here. Get out of my way. Get out of my city." And these fools are all scared. And they take off running. And I like Alfred's all like, "Oh, look at if you were really a tactic guy, you would have a trap ready for all these guys moving." And click, Batman does. Batman is this might be a different story, but this is Batman. And so now it's time for Alfred to make a move. Gets a jump on him a little bit with this shotgun behind the head. Says, "If you move, you're out." He takes it, beats him up, and disappears. So, and then we have Alfred later on tailing him. He figures out who Batman is really quickly. We go through all this story here of how his life became after the death of his father. He was like this. They were at that zoo because he won this award for making this weird bridge with that bat. So that's why they were there. He's leaving flowers there. He's being followed. This is where we're getting the scene here. This guy just starts shooting everybody at the zoo, random people. His dad trying to get everybody into this room, closed door. Bruce is here scared. He's just like, "Dad, we'll get in here, get in here." And he tells him, "Don't open this door no matter what." Obviously, his dad dies here. A sad moment for Bruce. I don't think that guy could ever catch a break. Kind of go through his life here as he kind of gets arrested, but then he turns it around, gets a scholarship, football scholarship, go to this university. He gets injured in the first game, but as Alfred is doing his research, he knows that this was a intentional injury to get out of football, but to keep the scholarship so that he could preserve his body for the night. I love this. This is some really good stuff here, dude. We see that he's like doing chemistry. He's doing all this different kinds of learning everything, psychology, military tactics. So he's training to become something. He's starting to do more work around the Gotham City. He's learning everything. This is his mom here. Alfred sees that, hey, you know what? His only weakness is her. So he knows that I could smoke him in front of his mom, but I'm not going to do that. His daughter finally gets back to Alfred, and Alfred's daughter says, you know what, don't ever contact me again. I'm sure we'll come up to that in a couple more issues. And you know, I'm glad his mom's alive. We have Bruce here in the very top of these buildings, chilling, you know, doing his research, and Alfred's here, and he's all like, you know, dude, pretty smart, you know, you're hanging out here doing all this stuff, but this is pretty cool. Like he says, you don't have the balls enough to like to shoot me, like you're not a killer, and then he just blaze into uh, Alfred's face here. And I'm like, dude, did he just kill somebody? Did he just smoke Alfred? And it seemed that he turned the shotgun bullets into non-lethal. So he throws the gun at him, and I like Alfred's like, this guy throws me his gun, like back my gun, like whatever, dude, you can have it back. Then he steals my motorcycle, crashes through the window, and then he's gone. And Alfred's like, what the hell is going on here? Who is, you know, what's going on? And I like how Bruce, before he leaves, he goes, you're not the only one that could follow somebody. So Bruce has already did his research on Alfred. Some great writing here. Great fun, new Batman here, going through the night. There's another part in this book, like a couple more pages, we get a little bit of scene of the Joker, but he's not what we think, like we're used to. He's one of the richest men in the world, and he's not like I said, like we're used to. So I don't know where we're gonna go with that, but overall, this absolute stuff is great. This absolute Superman's great. If you haven't seen it, I did 1 through 3 videos on it. Check that out. Hit the like and the sub. This is a little bit longer the video than I wanted it to be, but there's so much stuff going on. If you're this far, hit the like, tell your friends, hit that sub, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.